What up, nerds? This is the Jock Geek over here, and I am coming at you with another comic, and not just any comic, but probably my favorite comic that I've read yet, Marvel's 2015 Secret Wars by Jonathan Hickman. This book, get it, buy it. It's awesome. If you like the MCU, buy it. All you need to know to read this book is Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four, and basically the rivalry between Doctor Doom and Mr. Fantastic. And I'd say Black Panther and Doctor Strange. If you know those few things, this book is a fun, brand new take on the Marvel Universe. And it's a really good story. Written by Jonathan Hickman. The artist is Asad Ribic. The colorist is Ive. I hope that I'm saying that right. Ive Sorikna. I feel terrible botching your names, guys. I don't mean to do this. We are starring Reed Richards as Mr. Fantastic, Sue Storm as Invisible Woman, Dr. Stephen Strange as Sheriff Strange. So he's really fun. Honestly, really love his character in this book. Doctor Strange in this book is probably my favorite character in the book. Honestly, my favorite version of Doctor Strange. He just feels like a real fleshed out character. He's not like super jokingly, he's serious. He's got a job to do, but he still feels like a person and not feel like a MCU caricature. We have young Thor, very interesting. Franklin Richards, Valeria Richards. Franklin isn't really in the story all that much. He is, but he's not really doing much of anything, even though he in the MCU is going to be set up basically to be like the most powerful character in the Marvel Universe. And same thing here. It's just he doesn't do a lot in the story. He's not really that important. However, Valeria Richards is. I really like her character, the way she acts. She's got her own thing. She's a tough, but she also knows like, hey, you know, I'm a girl, but like a little, like she's like, I want to say 10, 12 in this book. But she's like one of the best characters. T'Challa, Black Panther, probably the coolest character in this entire book. In this entire book, T'Challa is just cooking. He's goated. This man, you gotta read it. If you like Black Panther and he's your favorite superhero, you're gonna be like, so good. Oh, love Black Panther in this book. So awesome. Peter Parker as Spider-Man, Miles Morales as Spider-Man. A quick tangent. There is not a lot of Spider-Man in this book. I wish there was more. Because Peter and Miles together are such a great duo that when I read this book, I was really excited to really see them kind of be a thing together. That didn't really happen all that much, but at the same time, they were trying to condense the story a lot and really focus in. So with that, I forgive them for not doing a lot with Peter and Miles because honestly, they're not as central to the story as like Reed, T'Challa, the Fantastic Four, Stephen Strange. Those are the main characters. Jane Foster Thor is also in this. She doesn't do a whole lot, but you know she's there. Peter Quill as Star-Lord. I enjoyed him every single time that he was on a panel, a page. I could see his character, really fun guy on here. Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, doesn't really do a lot here. She's just kind of here. Scott Summers, Cyclops is here, and as well as Cyclops with the Phoenix Force. I'll spoil that. That's all I'm spoiling. That's because it's in the first issue. Not really much of a spoiler. Thanos in the Black Order, so that's always fun. Universe Reed Richards, and as the Maker. I think this is like one of the first comics with the Maker. I know in the new Ultimate Universe, he's like the main villain, but I haven't really gotten there yet. I still got to get through some more comics before getting to the Ultimate Universe. Give me some time. I really enjoyed the Maker in this. Really enjoyed his character and his kind of banter between Reed, the normal Mr. Fantastic, and the Maker. So really enjoyed that. Black Swan, Ben Grimm as the Thing. Owen Reese as Molecule Man. He's very, very important to the plot. Namor, and I really like that they put Namor on here, Mr. Sinister, and Victor Von Doom as God Emperor Doom. Now, my age rating for this book is 13 plus. It's understandable enough for anybody 13 plus, and I would say it's 13 plus because it's minimal language. There's some fantasy, there's a lot of fantasy violence and a lot of muted violence. Like some of the kills like are actually brutal kills, but the way that they draw it doesn't seem that way. As well as some suggestive themes. And with the suggestive themes part, there's a few characters and each time that it's like this, it's usually like one panel that they're wearing something a little revealing. So like Black Swan, she wears some revealing clothes, but it's not that bad. And then there's Baroness Pryor. She wears something that's a little, whatever. Besides that, I mean, this is a great book. It's a great book. I'd absolutely let my teenager read this thing. For description, Secret Wars. The multiverse ends and Battle World is born. God Emperor Doom sits on the throne, stealing the family of Reed Richards. With the help from Spider-Man, Black Panther, Star-Lord, and more, Mr. Fantastic leads the surviving heroes to stop a false god and take back his family. Really, really great setup for this amazing, epic book. Art 10 out of 10, okay? Esad Ribic did a phenomenal job with the art, including Ive Savrashia. The art team in this did such a great job. There are so many panels that are just so deep with the characters' expressions and how they feel. And it just makes this epic story feel so human in the way that they present it. The art shows what Marvel Comics is all about. It's very deep, it's human, and they do such a spectacular job. It's simple, like the drawing itself is simple, but the coloring and the effect of the coloring is so complex. And they do such a great job at that, as well as these grand, epic pictures that they have in this book. It's so, so good. The plot, 10 out of 10. Having all the multiverse collapsing, coming together as Battle World. And Battle World is such a cool place. The biggest thing about the plot that I wish was there was a little bit more Spider-Man and a little bit more Secret Wars. I would love to dive deep more into Battle World. And man, I'd love to get some more of these comics and to see all these different places because it has such a great setting. And the plot has such good pacing. In this book, it kind of seems like it's 7 parts, even though there's actually 9 issues. Man, such a great pacing for this book. It never drags. It does not drag. And I would say the writing is 10 out of 10. It's simple, but it's so engaging because these characters talk about Battle World like they've been here their whole life, and they talk about it like a normal person would talk about the world. It just engrosses you, like you are just invested and you are deep into this world that Jonathan Hickman created. Battle World was the thing before, but this Battle World just seems so fleshed out and like a real place, and they did such a great job with that. Having the Thors and High Guard and everything like that, and barons and baronesses, and there's these futile wars and stuff like this, and it's so good. And the writing just makes you feel like you're right there. And then story, 10 out of 10. This is a story about Reed Richards versus Doctor Doom, and it's about these two clashing together because Doctor Doom stole Reed's family, he stole his life. And now he's king of the world, and Reed is coming back to take his family. This is a very human story about taking back what's really yours against especially this false god Emperor Doom. And it just makes you care about the characters. If you know anything about Fantastic Four, you know that these two, Reed and Doom, they just hate each other. Doom, his biggest flaw is his grudge against Reed. And that's his big mistake. Because Reed then comes back to take things. He's like, he's coming back for vengeance, but not in a way of like, I hate you. It's more of in a way of like, what you did was wrong. I'm going to take back what's mine. And it's such a good story. Such a good story. So, and you get so invested. You get invested in especially Valeria. Valeria is such a great character in this book. You get invested with even Doom too, They make him such a human character. He's got all this power, but he can't fix his face. And he thinks that everything in his world is perfect except for him. And it just humanizes Doom. It's so nice. And then Doctor Strange, he's such a great character, has such great relationships with Doom and Valeria. It makes you so invested in them. So at the end of the day, a 10 out of 10 book. It's a must read. You got to have it. I know that Marvel Premiere Collection is about to release their version of Secret Wars. But man, I'll tell you that this trade paperback copy, $35, totally worth it. Totally worth it. They got some cool art in the back, and as well as Secret Wars #0 for Free Comic Book Day. I'm excited to read more about more of everything that Jonathan Hickman has. I want to read it all. Anyways, so excited for Avengers Doomsday coming out. With that, I know that Jonathan Hickman's Time Runs Out, Avengers Time Runs Out, is about to release along with Secret Wars in the Premiere Collections. I'll probably snatch it, and I'll tell you about Time Runs Out. This is such a big year for comic book movies. We got Spider-Man Noir already on Prime Video. We got Supergirl coming out, and then the one I'm mostly excited for is going to be Spider-Man Brand New Day, and then Avengers Doomsday is coming out. So excited for that. And then next year we got Secret Wars coming out, and this being like my favorite comic book that I've read so far, I'm so excited for it. If you like this video, please give it a like. And if you like these kind of videos, you know, that are a bit informational, try to give my opinions of the book and some of the things you want to look out for. Hey, is this in a book? You know, this might not be appropriate for my child, that sort of thing. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way up to the very end. I'm just a new comic book guy. I'm just starting to get into comic books. And man, these Premiere Collections and DC Compact Comics have been such a great thing for me. But this is worth getting the $35 paperback trade version. Anyways, if you have any critiques of anything that I critiqued about the book, hey, put that in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your guys' feedback. And if there's any comic book that you want me to read, hey, please leave that in the comment section below. As well as, hey, say hi to each other. If you got your own YouTube channel, please, I would love to know more about each of the comics, what your take is on it. I'd love to be connected with you on YouTube, and I want to see your videos. And, you know, that's going to help me with whatever I do. Your critiques, if you got like a whole paragraph down there and I'm able to see it, I might, you know, I'm going to read it. I'm going to learn like, hey, maybe you're right about this. Maybe I was wrong about that. Oh, you like that thing too. And, you know, just be a community. Always be nice to one another. And let's have some fun. And as always, God bless y'all. And hasta lasagna, my friendly pastas. Have a nice day.